I'm not going to be around, be able to do another gold find on that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and leave myself equipped real quick and show you how I do an experience run. If with very little, with let's say I only have enough pots to do it once, so which is what I'm going to show you here. How here. And most of my experience runs follow the same basic pattern. I use Adamar's Sanctum now, and I'm going to play alone here. If you have a good group that knows how to run it, it actually runs well. You usually got to drop off the Queen's Blessing there. So, come up here, gather these guys up. If you notice, I didn't drop the rest of the pots yet. I did that on purpose, because I'm doing it as if I only had 1 or 2 experience pots left. Okay, come up here, take out the summoners. Pop my angelic form here, so this the Deathbringer doesn't drag me back. Come out here, take out the rest of the summoners. The idea is here is to drag everybody around to you, and then start taking everybody out. Again, this is where Rumble or your Cleave works well. I will quickly gather up gold or any pots that may drop that I want or need. I also gather any blue items or above for gold selling. I keep going. Okay, and come here. Now, if you have enough experience pots, you need 7 of them to do it right. If you have enough experience pots to run the small experience to run through, then go ahead and start it up before you even start your Queen's Blessing. And then refill it after whenever it runs out, because there's absolutely no sense to not do so. You'll get the most max experience that way. I stopped there for a second to make sure the imps drop. Come up here, wait for the serpents to come out, and take out the serpents while I'm running my cleave to take out any other enemies too. Try to take all these guys out. Try not to get too far away, because you don't want to drag the imps away from where they're at, because you come in here and take almost every single one of them out with 1 fell swoop. Okay. Now about this time, with as fast as I go, is when I run out of my pots, of my small rejuve or small experience pots, or small pots. So I wait until I get here and she slaps me silly, at which time you're waiting on enemies to respawn, so I pop the rest of my pots. Okay. And because of where I'm at, as soon as I kill the siege beasts, I pop my angelic form. Because this spider has a knockdown attack, which actually takes away quite a few seconds for you to get back up from it. If you notice, I'm going back and forth to where I know the next enemy is going to be reappearing here. As you can see, they're going down pretty quick right now. With my stats the way they are, and a minor elixir of critical strike, every hit I do is a critical strike. And then angelic form will revive right about then. And I got an Adamar. And I pick up everything from Adamar because it doesn't take that long. You can also grab the gold. Okay, and that's how I do an experience run. Very quick and to the point, yeah? So, at this point, as what I told you, what I only pick up, I can usually get 4 full runs and a 5th partial run. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you what I mean by partial run. Usually I'll have 2 minutes left on my last run, so I will show you how I do my partial run for Queen's Blessing. That'll be assuming my Queen's Blessing's got between 2 to 3 minutes left. Okay? This one runs a little different. Hopefully you got some pots still active, and if not, when you need to throw them. If not, you just do this and hope it works. But It'll take you anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute to get to Adamar. All right. Now, there's a couple of glitches in the game which drags you back when enemies hit you hard. And even with a potion of avoidance, they'll bring you back. So I pop my angelic form at the top of the stairs here. That enemy here, the Shroud Shredder, will pull you back if they hit you. That's why I pop my angelic form, because then they won't hit me. It allows me to keep going and gives me those few precious extra seconds to go. Okay? Get up here, wait for her to reappear, because she'll actually, a lot of times at my speed, I can do this, she won't appear. And then click on her as much as I can until she can slap me. Now, there's a delay there. That's alright. And now what I'll do here is I'll go ahead and pop my pots. Because the experience you get from the beast, the serpent, is very significant. Now, 4,500 for a single solo person running through just by themselves with Queen's Blessing activated and an experience pod going. And that's the short run. About this time, on most of my runs, my Queen's Blessing will have run out or be close to it. If I still have some left, I'll come back and start hitting some of these enemies here for the extra experience. If I don't, I still come back and run out my pots. So I'll run out my Queen's Blessing and my experience pot, but I won't go too carried away. I'll go ahead and collect gold items for sale, etc. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. This is just showing you how my basic runs go through. And now, even if I don't have any experience pots, this is the same run I do. It just won't go as quickly. Well, actually, that depends on if you use the other pots as well, specifically critical strike and cooldown reduction. Because those two will make it actually go much faster. I always save my mini pots, the 2-minute pots, for these unless I've got a significant amount of extra. I save them specifically for the experience runs just so that way so I can make it go quick. And I don't have to worry about anything other than just killing guys in the most efficient way possible. But sometimes you'll gather an excess of one pot or another, and then I'll use them during an event near a boss battle or something like that to make things a little easier. Okay. Now that my Queen's Blessings ran out, there isn't any significant more I need to worry about, so I'll finish up these last two enemies, gather gold, and exit the level. Hopefully that gives you guys an idea on how I do my Queen's Blessing runs. As you can see, I had quite a few experience pots there, so my next Queen's Blessing runs are going to be pretty well almost all what's the word I'm looking for? All ran. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause here for a second. Stop here. I'm gonna stop recording because I'm gonna do some just housekeeping and keep going. I do appreciate you guys watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe to me on YouTube and Twitch TV at 4x11gd. I'm also on Twitter at 4x11gd. Appreciate it. all you guys watching, and I hope